Did Joy just say, uh-oh? You just find that one? I mean, this is like the worst case scenario. You're so evil, but you're thinking for yourself. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ben, and today I'll be reacting to The Bad Batch Season 1, Episode 12. Now, after the last episode, I'm so excited to get into this one. The way they did it is just very intriguing to me. Having it centered around Syndulla's daughter, Hera, having The Bad Batch basically be a cameo, and having this whole episode basically set up an arc, yet having everything in it so well contained and just a good episode in itself. It didn't feel like setup. It clearly was, but it felt like an amazing story in itself, and I couldn't help but like get attached to these characters so quickly. Like this new character, Hera, she's got to live, and I know the parents are gonna die, and it's gonna make Hera like a cool character because she's got dead parents now. That's always how that goes. But like, I need to see what happens now. There's so much they introduced. You had Mini Tarkin have his plans go. You had Crosshair, who's now on the planet, and I'm waiting to see that confrontation between him and the Bad Batch again. And you also had this new clone that seems to be slightly immune from the chip. There was so much that they did in that one episode, and I need to know how it all plays out now. But yeah, as always, if you do enjoy this video, please remember to like and subscribe, as it really does help the channel to grow. And if you do enjoy my content and you want to help support the channel, I do have a Patreon, the link will be in the description. Over there I'm uploading these videos and the full reaction a week in advance, so if that's something you're interested in, feel free to check it out. With that said, let's just dive on in. The Ryloth city definitely looks different than it did in the Clone Wars. It looks more advanced now. That was the clone. Yep, there's you. What are you up? I need info on you.
Cham Syndulla, the liberator of Ryloth, now the traitor of Ryloth.
Gloating?
How unfortunate for your people to see you fall.
They won't believe your lies.
Mm-hmm.
Your loyal followers will be even easier to deal with. Your daughter, too.
How intelligent are you? I need to... Ooh. Ah, clone! You've got things you're thinking.
You're the reasonable one. Tell us where she is, and I will ensure she is returned to you safely.
Yeah, she escaped. You wouldn't know where she is.
I have seen how you treat your allies, Admiral. I prefer to be your enemy.
Cool. Okay, that's a great speech. Or great line. Yeah, this guy is interesting. So he had this amazing genius plan. Now it's come down to basically gloat. Like, he could have just asked for the information. He didn't need to like go, oh, the liberator of Ryloth. There's so many interesting things about him now. He doesn't just seem like Mini Tarkin. He seems evil, like, in his own way.
Syndulla's forces attacked our transport and shot Senator Tar.
That blast didn't come from Cham or his fighters.
You are not under the control of the chip.
Then please enlighten me. Who is responsible?
Don't know, sir.
You're not under the control.
You have your orders.
Orders?
I'll locate Hera Syndulla myself.
That's not necessary. Another squad is handling that.
Who? Which one? Crosshair, innit? What is going on with you? So the chip just didn't activate. Like, what happened? Do you know? Is it just broken? Oh, why are you here? You're here? Okay, no, you're away.
I'm here. Hang on.
Where are you? Are you? What? How close are you? Pretty close, but that's a good distance. Why'd you send the droid in there, though? Yeah, it's that squad. Yeah, they're going to kill Hera.
She could have already fled the planet.
Not without her parents. Find her.
Yeah, you're gonna kill her. I doubt that is a capture mission.
We need to send out a transmission, and fast.
Yep, to Omega and the Bad Batch. Here they are. This is how they get involved. I'm loving this. What are you doing to that poor droid?
Gonki's prime power source won't fully charge. I'm fixing it.
You can't. He's a defective unit.
Oh, he's like the Bad Batch. Oh, I love that. Even the droid is like you lot.
Sorry, we're defective too.
Oh.
I'm sending coordinates. Please hurry. I need your help.
You gonna answer?
Our comm channel.
For emergencies, and that sounded pretty urgent.
Yep, come on, you gotta go with it.
The situation is not as dire as described. Children often overreact.
No. Did you hear it?
She needs us.
Omega,
Be convincing.
we can't put ourselves on the line every time someone's in trouble.
Omega's not gonna go for that.
What soldiers do?
Haha. Okay, you're going. I love this. I like that they had that realism that it's not really their problem. They should get back. Then you have Omega being like their compass for morality. It is the right thing to do, and you should go. I love how much Omega just adds to the group. There's the coordinates. This is cool. A little secret cave base. Who else is here? Is it just Hera, or is it like the rest of the the people that were working with Syndulla? No, there's the frantic droid.
Care to tell us why the Empire's after you?
Because my father is Cham Syndulla.
the freedom fighter.
Oh, there we go. That got your attention.
What do you want us to do?
Free my parents from the capital. That's where they're being held.
Yeah. Are they gonna go with that?
They can pay you if you get them out, please. I don't have anyone else to ask.
You gotta have. Come on, Omega. Just accept for them. Yep. And you got those weird, nasty jellyfish droids everywhere. Great. I can't believe how interesting you've become. You're not just Mini Tarkin.
The shocking attack on your beloved senator has left you shaken, but
Telling them what they're feeling.
continues to improve, and he will make a full recovery.
Did you say he's alive? Full recovery.
Perpetrators of this heinous assassination attempt have been captured.
Attempt?
That's not what happened.
Yeah, so why is he lying out the death?
Hunter, Crosshairs here.
Ooh, here we go. Okay, you've spotted him before he could spot you. Come on, you gotta be involved now.
Well, I say we fly in and blow our way out.
Of course
The
you do.
capital scanners would detect our ship.
Not to mention the casualties that would cause.
Ryloth's not a separatist planet.
Exactly my point.
Oh, come on. Why can't you just go undetected for like one mission?
Wait here.
Can you hear it? Come on, tracker. Who's seeing this? Yes! Excellent. Okay, you've been spotted. You can't leave. You're good. You're in. Did droid just say uh-oh? I really don't like those droids. They were in the original trilogy. They just look nasty. They remind me of a thing in the Doctor Who episode could have been based off now. They were in the, I think it was called like the Tesselectic, if anyone's seen that. There was a robot and people would go in, there were tiny people inside a robot and they had weird jellyfish things inside them that would kill you. Jellyfish robots. That's what they remind me of, and I do not like them.
He's a voice the people stand behind. That makes him a threat to the Empire.
Yep.
I just want my parents back.
They're gonna die.
Crosshair will expect an attack. The
Yeah.
element of surprise is gone.
Well, he doesn't expect you lot.
I told you, no guarantees. We'll get you off world and take you.
Amiga, come on, convince him.
I'll pay you double.
All the money in the galaxy won't matter if we're dead.
Oh, come on, you can do this.
It's not worth the risk.
Not to you.
Ooh, yeah. She's gonna go on her own and get killed. Is that what are you safe having that on your conscience?
Being strategic means knowing your limitations, Omega.
Oh, back to this.
Save her family, Hunter. I'd do the same for you.
Aww. I took you back. Okay, come on. What happened with the strategic thing? So he's teaching you to be strategic? Did he win? Or did he just put up a good fight?
If we continue rounding up peaceful citizens, it will incite an uprising.
When are you going to realise you're not like the rest of them?
Clone Force 99 is on Ryloth.
Why can't you... Of course. Fine. Yep, great, you know.
We have a battalion of troopers right outside.
That's not enough.
He knows.
They're capable of.
Look at the side of his head.
I suggest you stay on task,
Oh,
or I
dear.
will find someone who can.
That's just being stupid. He's warned you that they're a threat and that they're coming. Even you seem weird and not fully under the control of the chip. You're still, like, fighting a bit. You're still having an opinion and thinking. But, of course, you are still listening to orders.
I didn't give up. He did.
Hunter means well,
I'm still here.
Why do you trust him so much?
because he's my brother.
Brother?
Yeah.
Him?
All we need to do is think of a plan and convince Hunter.
And you did strategic stuff. Come on, you got this. You got this. What you doing?
So this is the side you've chosen.
He can't choose, or can he?
You both attacked an Imperial convoy. What did you think would happen?
That gave us no choice. We
Yeah,
had to
they-
protect Hera.
Yep. Come on. Whose side are you on?
That's what
Chip.
I'm trying to do.
Chip! You have no chip! Well, no, you have a chip, but it's just not working.
They're looking for her. She's in danger. So please, if you know where she is.
This could be an incredible twist if it turns out that the chip, that he's, like, lying and this is just all under the order.
We trusted you, Hauser.
Hauser,
I
is
won't
that your
make
name?
that mistake again.
Okay, you're gonna have to prove it some way. How are you gonna prove it? Unless you are under the control of the chip and this is all one giant manipulation. I wouldn't put it past... Yeah, I really would not put it past Mini Tarkin to not activate some of the chips to keep soldiers, like, on their toes so people trust them, and then turn it on them. Like, turn the chip on when they have information. I don't know if Mini Tarkin has control like that. I think Palpatine is just a mass thing.
Any heavy defenses at the refinery?
5 perimeter cannons, but they are unmanned.
Excellent.
Heavily guarded, but Chopper can slip inside with the other droids and disable the cannons.
Great. This sounds like a good plan.
All right.
Yes.
Go with Chopper as backup. but at a distance.
Really?
Yes, okay, you're sending out. She did very well in the chess game, didn't she?
I guess we'll follow your lead.
Oh, cool. A lot of pressure. This plan better be good. I still don't know how Mika did in the chess game. I'm hoping this is good.
Have your chain codes out and ready for inspection.
So is this like are they voluntarily work? They can't be slaves, right? Oh, off he goes. Okay, you're getting past. Great. Oh. He seems so clunky and like clumsy, so he's called Chopper. He has a little rocket underneath him. Like R2 had rockets, but this one's just got like one giant one and like central beneath him. What? You just find that one?
What do you mean it won't work? You said you could disable the cannons.
Okay, so you can't do it. He's so loud.
Hey, you don't belong here.
He's got little hands. Was he putting them up for like surrender?
We need to take the console offline.
How are we going to do that?
You have a ranged weapon?
You said you wanted to be a pilot, right?
Okay, never mind. You're gonna go flying. Ooh. Ooh, what the?
A little help.
Ah! Okay, phew. That was cool. You need to act quick. No, you need to. The girls need to act quickly so this can all go off well.
My parents would never approve of this plan.
I won't tell
Great.
if you won't.
Don't tell. Get on with it. No one's on the ship, right? Please say no one's on the ship. Where'd your weapon go? Please tell me you still have it.
Omega, has Chopper deactivated the perimeter cannon?
Not quite.
But Hera and I are working on it. Just don't shoot down our shuttle.
Wait.
Here we go.
Yeah, come on. You can fly. You can fly. No! Please, no. Can you be like a natural? No, you're not. No.
Sorry.
Come on. Get control. You're good. Okay, good. Control.
Unauthorized launch from Shuttle 2.
Okay, I love that little droid. He's just zapping people without hesitation. Also, okay, so that's down. Amazing. I love his movements. They just seem kind of, frantic. It's just like explosive, I guess.
Do some damage, Wrecker.
I can do.
Please don't hurt people. Oh no, what are they doing? Taking out all the guns, great. Come on, you got this. Yeah. Your plans aren't going so well.
I'll handle it. Stay here and guard the capital.
Okay, cool. Clearly doesn't like you and you're not under control of the chip. You could change sides. This is going so well.
I didn't hire them for this.
Hera did.
Hera,
Yeah.
is she safe?
Just, not really.
We are getting the hang of this.
Yes, now you're in a giant ship that can be tracked.
Your dangerous and uncontrolled maneuvering is as confusing to them as it is to us.
Stop.
What are you doing?
That's not their target.
You're disobeying orders. Is it disobeying order because it's still with the Empire, but you're doing something weird? It's not fully control. You're not blindly following it. You're thinking. You're doing something else. Did your chip get burnt? I mean, this is like the worst case scenario. You're still evil, but you're thinking for yourself. And you're back here. I don't like this. He always... it's Crosshair. He knows what your plans are.
Chap, wait.
Yep, wait.
You're walking into a trap.
Yep.
There's a squad out there waiting.
Don't go out there. So you aren't under control of the chip.
Why should we trust you?
It's not under the chip.
Because I'm on your side.
What are the Bad Batch going to think of this? You better...
Pyra's doing is wrong.
Come on.
You have to get out of here. They have the exits blocked.
Chip.
Dad's shuttle in his private tower hangar.
I'm sorry, General. I should have stopped this sooner.
Bad Batch aren't going to say a word about this.
We will return.
You can't stay here. They'll know you helped us.
Yep.
I will not abandon my squad. They're good men.
Under the control of the chip.
Go. While there's still time.
Can someone tell him? Maybe if you tell him, they can go with you. I'd want you to examine... Just leaving! I need info! Why? Talk. Why? That's just annoying. I need info on that, so he just has an unactivated chip. That is interesting.
Gladly, because there are multiple Imperial vessels inbound.
Ah. Try and follow. Please, you can follow. I don't get shot out of the sky. Okay, good.
Should we move in? Stay in position.
Well,
Their way out.
it would have been, but someone interfered. It's so creepy how well Crosshair knows them.
What are we doing? We came here to free Ryloth.
You're gonna get shot.
We're now being ordered to target the very people we swore to protect.
You're gonna get shot.
Will not be a part of it any longer.
Yeah, treason, you're gonna get shot.
Who will stand with me?
No one, they have the chip. What? What? What?
Arrest those traitors.
What the? There's so many without the chip. What? I'm so confused. That's like a large chunk that just didn't listen. No! He missed. That is... angry. That is a large chunk of troopers who disobeyed the orders? What is going on there? Why is there like a group that seem unaffected then? They are free thinkers. You're gonna be killed. I'm gonna be killed for treason. Are we back here? Back with Sid?
Here's the payment Tara promised.
No.
Keep it. You'll need it.
Yay! So not just mercenary, hero. Don't need rewards.
The people need us now, more than ever. We must organize.
Okay, cool. So you didn't die.
If a war is coming, it will be their fight as much as ours.
So they are preparing for war. So I do know now that the resistance or rebellion, whatever it is, hasn't started yet, but it's building. So this is like a part of it, I guess. So they're going off to prepare for war.
Well, co-pilot, we didn't do too bad. Do you have to go?
Oh.
But I'm sure I'll see you around. And keep an eye on your brothers. They need it.
Oh. I love that she's making friends just all around the galaxy. Oh. I'm almost getting the sense that Omega almost feels lonely. Well, like with the Bad Batch. Is there more that she wants? She clearly, I think she definitely wants friends. I mean, the Bad Batch are family, but I guess it would be nice to have friends as well.
It would seem
What is this music?
I underestimated your 4 friends.
Yes, you did.
If only they were fighting for us, instead of against us.
Oh.
Request permission to hunt them down.
And do what with them?
Granted.
Great. Okay. No, I doubt we're going to get any more slower episodes now. This... oh no. So Crosshair has a sight set on them. This music is amazing. Of course it ends. That was very cool. Okay, there was so much to go over in that episode. I absolutely love what they've just done. It's so cool. And so I think biggest thing, Crosshair is now coming for them, which cannot be good. He's already a huge threat to them because he knows everything about them and knows exactly how to beat them. This kind of proved it. They needed an outsider to guide them out of a trap. So it's clear that now they're going to have to deal with that and deal with Crosshair. Don't know how they're going to do it though. They're going to have to rely on maybe Omega. She's going to have to strategize a way because Crosshair doesn't know Omega. She can think of ways out of those kind of situations. So hopefully that's what this is building to. She's been more strategist, like orientated. So now they can rely on her thinking to get out of Crosshair situations. Yeah, I really enjoyed how this revisited Ryloth and we got to see a whole, I guess, another part to a faction of the rebellion starting. Because they mentioned that Syndulla was going to start preparing for war, I guess, because war was coming, and we all know it is. So it's cool that we're getting to see like the build-up of a resistance developing. Yeah, I'm happy they didn't die. I fully expected them to die after the last episode. It's interesting that the only one that did die was the old senator now. So he's gone. Did not like him in that episode, so he's done with. So it's, it's weird that they never said that he was actually assassinated and that he was actually dead. They said he was going to recover. So I wonder how the Empire's going to paint that. It's confusing that why they chose not to reveal that he'd been killed. It was an attempted assassination. Why not say that he'd actually done it and that he was actually dead? It's just making me think a lot of things about Mini Tarkin now, that I want to know how he's going to deal with this loss, because this is the first time he's lost. He seemed he gloated a lot. He seemed to revel in the fact that he'd won and he outsmarted his enemies. Now he's underestimated them and he's failed. And he seemed quiet and cold. So I need to know what he's going to try and do now to, I guess, get back on top. Yeah, this episode definitely focused more on the Bad Batch rather than Hera, which is a nice twist and like nice turnaround from the last episode. I do like the main focus is still on, I guess, Omega and Hera. I mean, Bad Batch being there definitely helped spread the focus around a bit, so it felt less focused on Hera, and it's more on the Bad Batch, Omega's relationship with Hera and just her finding friends throughout the galaxy, which I think is quite a nice thing to do. Because we never really saw Ahsoka making huge amounts of friends because she's a Jedi, she's not allowed to have attachments. And the closest thing she got was Lux, maybe Chi-Chi, and like Rafa and Trace, probably. Maybe Bo-Katan, yeah, you count as friends. But it's always it's basically business to them. Here it seemed more, I would say, more like a casual friendship. And of course, they did all this together, but it doesn't feel the same as what Bo-Katan and Ahsoka went through. It doesn't feel the same as what Ahsoka and Lux went through. This feels like a different kind of friendship, and I like that we're getting to see that sort of thing be built with Omega. I think it's just nice that we're getting to see a child in Star Wars actually get to have a childhood and not have it completely destroyed. Okay, there is so much to go over this. I think, first off, amazing episode. Loved this little arc that we've gotten with Ryloth and just seeing how all of this did unfold. And I'm just thinking of like the episode structure in general, like we've had like the season structure. We've had a lot of intense stuff broken apart by sort of decompressing episodes. And we've only had one in between the whole arc with the bounty hunters, one sort of time to decompress, and now straight back into this. So it definitely feels like they're amping up now, because we are episode 12, so next is, we only have 4 episodes to the end of season 1. So I assume now it's just going to keep ramping up in intensity. Yeah, I think Omega definitely stood out in this one. It was definitely after the whole strategy thing. She obviously did well against Hunter. I don't know if they're actually going to confirm who won or like in that. I think if she did win, I think Hunter will probably think for a lot differently and probably start trusting her a lot more. He still feels like a teacher almost. So I'd assume that Hunter probably won, but she did very well, and he could see that she can deal with sort of strategizing stuff in the field. So she probably proved herself in that, but it still showed that she had stuff to learn. I also really like how she is proving to be the moral compass of the group. The rest are like, they're adults, they're clones, and they're realistic. They know what they need to do and what they shouldn't be, and they know to look out for themselves. That's what they've always known. Now you have Omega, who is this, like, she's a child, she's open, and she's more trusting, and I like that she is almost pointing the batch in the direction towards being just heroes and not just mercenaries, because they did this free of charge. That was the heroic thing to do. Then, of course, you have the batch themselves, and I'm very concerned for them right now. Seeing how easily they would have lost here and would have fallen into Crosshair's trap, they definitely need something to sort of boost themselves around that. I think it should be Omega, because she is the one that Crosshair doesn't know. She can think of ways around it, but it feels like that if she's the one that does that, that leaves 4 characters that just are blindly doing nothing but following orders, and I need them to have something to help them stand a chance against Crosshair, I guess, individually, to set themselves apart from just what Crosshair knows. They need something other than Omega to fully break away from Crosshair's advantage against them. Because it feels like now with him chasing them, they're just going to fall into every trap, and it feels like it's going to be a complete disaster. As for the Syndulas, I really loved Hera's character. I love how attached I've become of her just from seeing this episode. Hopefully she shows up again soon. She seems like a great little addition to Star Wars. Being like the pilot, because we've seen other characters, I think, long for being pilots, I guess. Luke wanted to join the rebellion because he wanted to learn because he flew before. There was something about pilots in his origin, so it's cool that they're bringing that back again, because it feels like such a cool thing, because you forget it with Star Wars because ships and rockets are everywhere. But I love it when they zone in and there's a character that just longs to be in the sky or in the stars, and I just like that with Hera. As for General Syndulla, I did like him in this episode. Of course, he didn't do that much because he was in prison for most of it, but I like that he had this he's still that parental figure. He's not going to trust the clone because he's looking out for his child. Love the line that his wife said, saying, "I've seen how you treat your allies, I'm better off being your enemy." Loved that. So they did very well, and I'm so happy that they didn't die, because I would have been happy either way, because it would have done, if they died, it would have been great development for Hera. She would have become a character whose parents died, who has to live and then develop to become someone to avenge them. But since they're alive, that means, a happy family, so wonderful. And that means they can live to fight another day and probably help free Ryloth from the Empire in whatever rebellion form. So I'm hoping that we get to see a good in-depth look at the rebellion eventually, and I would want to see how they do in that. And also, I think I have to talk about the little droid in this. I saw, in the first episode, he seemed kind of frantic and he was moving around a lot. Here, he just seemed quite explosive. He zapping people without hesitation, which we've seen R2 zap things, but he needed to be provoked. Here, I guess, He was a little impatient with the one droid at the terminal. Full on just zapped him and shoved him out the way and started going at it. Couldn't do it anyway. Then, what else did he do? He zapped the 2 stormtroopers by him. So he's defeated 2 stormtroopers. And then I think I just like how he rockets around places. R2, it's more graceful, I'd say. It's not exactly grace in general, but it's far more graceful than what this little droid was doing. He was just like bouncing around the place and stuff, and like when he took off. I absolutely love his little hands though, because like what we saw one droid before in this show with like he looked like a little toddler with how he was just waddling around the place. This one has little arms on the side of his head that he holds up for surrender. Love that. And I think at one point they even said, "Oh no," when they discovered that like the jellyfish droid was spying on them. That is quite funny. Like you can hear words, I guess. That might just be me, but it sounded like, "Oh no." Yeah, I love how much personality they put into droids like this. It makes them feel like not just robots, they feel like little characters. And I love that even the little toddler droid, there's no exception. They always like find funny ways to make droids stand out. Now, okay, back into more serious things. The clone, right? I can't remember his name. I think House something. So he wasn't following orders. The chip obviously didn't go off with him. That's fine. I'm willing to accept that because Rex said there was outliers. Then you had like a good couple who set down their shields and weapons at the end. That is alarming that so many didn't follow orders, because I thought that it feels like Order 66 was this massive thing that overtook every single clone. If that is like proportional, that they weren't listening to orders there, they weren't just blindly following orders, and they actually stood down, that is alarming. Like how many others aren't like under the control of the chip? Is the chip wearing off over time, which I would doubt? But like, what is happening there? Why is so many not listening? I was okay with just one, outliers, but so many, it seems just weird. Also a shame knowing that they're all going to die now, because it would be treason. What they did was treason. They disobeyed orders, let enemies get away, so they're all going to die, which is a shame. But at least it won't be in vain. They managed to get the people to safety. Now, Crosshair is also very interesting from this episode. He didn't just blindly follow orders. That's what he's been doing for a while, ever since his chip was enhanced. But now he was thinking for himself. He didn't follow directly what he was instructed to do. He didn't go searching for Hera. He stayed behind, disobeyed the order, and went to, I guess, try and kill the Bad Batch, or try and go after the Bad Batch. So following orders, right, there's a lot of options here, which I'm not sure I fully understand. So we know that the clones get basically mind controlled and have no free will anymore. But is it just in regard to the Jedi? Is it that their order was to kill the Jedi? That's the one that they cannot refuse. Other orders, are they more receptive to refuse them and be more open-minded about it? Like, I get the idea that they could have just been swept up in, oh, they work for the Empire now, oh, we've got to enforce the rules, we just got to follow what we do to just keep things simple. I can understand that. But, like, it just seems weird that, like, we've seen a couple clones now think more clearly than what I originally thought. I thought it was just complete mind control. Every order they get, they have to do. They have no free will. Here, it seems like they do have free will still, and they're making choices. Now, it'll be interesting to see where that goes, because now Crosshair is obviously on the hunt for the Bad Batch, and he has full-on permission from Mini Tarkin. So that is going to be a nightmare to deal with. He has been burnt on the side of his head, which I'm surprised is the only damage he got from that. He looked like he was in a bunch of bandages, bunch of stuff, and yet he seems pretty fine. So I'm almost wondering maybe there's some underlying issues that we haven't been exposed to yet, or is he just A-okay after all of that? As for Mini Tarkin, this whole arc has made me so interested in his character now. He doesn't just come off as the smug, arrogant officer. He seems like a villain now. He seems like that sort of evil, smart villain, which I kind of love those guys. He doesn't seem like a fighter. He's this intellectual guy who's thinking strategies and what to do. His plan worked in the first half, didn't go so well in the second. So I want to know how he's going to cope with that. He has a failing now in the Empire. Is that going to make Tarkin look at him differently? Like, what kind of reputation is he going to build? Because he seemed like he was going to have a great one after the first plan, but now not so much. Because now he's fully given permission to Crosshair to hunt after the Bad Batch. He said he was like, oh, can you imagine if we had them on our side and they were fighting for us? So he's definitely impressed by the Bad Batch. So is that going to be his little goal now, to get those, to like try and mind control them now? But it'll be interesting to see where his story goes, because he isn't just a Mini Tarkin. He's his own thing now. So I want to see how this ends up. Then lastly, I just really love the structure of the episodes we've got and how it's going. So it definitely feels like we're ramping up. 4 episodes left of season 1. I think we've had the decompression episode being with the separatist occupation, so that was the decompression. Now we've gone back into an intense one. 4 episodes left. Don't know if we'll get another decompression episode. It seems like maybe we've got 4 episodes. That could be split in half, season final, could be 2 things. The other 2 could be crosshair hunting them. I don't know, it could be something else. But it feels like it's definitely going to get more intense from here, and I'm so looking forward to see how this like concludes for a season. But yeah, with that said, that does bring us to the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one for season 1, episode 13. See ya!